Guys, I hope you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world. My name is Shikha and I welcome you to my channel. I'm so grateful that you guys are listening and watching and hopefully learning from all of the videos I've been doing. In this video, I want to speak to you about how INFJs have this weird desire, this insane need, this innate need in order to take care of other people, especially the people around them. Now, it's really funny because in my life, I have a lot of people that don't want to be taken care of, and it's really good because it gives me a little bit of rest, and I don't have to worry about them as much. But still, because I love them so much, I always have this weird need that I want to take care of them. For example, a very simple example: I was in the train with my sister, and she's really, really important to me, and I love her, blah blah blah, and all I want to do is, make sure that she's fine. I want to pet her hair, but like, everything all right? Are you all right? Are you hungry? Do you want me to feed you? Do you need food? Do you need water? Are you sleepy? Is your leg hurting? Blah, blah, blah. And she's an INTJ and she gets irritated by this stuff. She's like, stop bothering me. Stop asking me the same question over and over again. I'm fine. I don't need your help. I'm an adult. I can take care of myself. And it's funny because I know that she's an adult. I know that she can take care of herself. But I have this weird thing as an INFJ, and I start thinking about it. I'm like, why am I going crazy? Why am I taking care of a person who obviously doesn't want to be taken care of? I mean, she can take care of herself very well indeed. She lives on her own. She's an adult, more than an adult. She's 30, and so what is wrong with me? But this is a pattern that I have in my entire life. As soon as I start caring about someone, it doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter how long I've known them. As soon as that person becomes important in some way, shape, or form in my life, instantaneously light bulbs go off in my head or alarm bells ring, and every need of theirs, everything related to them, I am obsessed with. I'm always constantly asking, did you eat enough food? Did you drink enough water? Do you have a headache? Here's a pill, or is your leg hurting? Here's this you could do for that. I'm always trying to feed them. I'm always trying to give them things. I'll give all of my stuff away to them, and it's weird stuff like that. I have no idea how to stop it because a lot of people get weirded out by it. I mean, they barely know me, and I'm like acting like their mother. I guess it's our maternal instinct, or my maternal instinct, or our empathic nature that causes this to happen because we just want to take care of the people around us. Our empathy is always switched on, especially if I'm around someone that I really care about. My empathy is on 100% level, and it's always like checking and constantly scanning scanning the people, her or him, around me to make sure, are they fine? Are they happy? Are they fed? Are they hungry? Are they full? Are they unhappy? Always constantly scanning to make sure that they're fine. Now, one of the reasons I wanted to do this video is not because this is a bad thing necessarily. It's not a bad trait that we have, but what we need to kind of do is push that scanning back onto us. What happens as an INFJ is that I will be dehydrated and I won't have had any water all day long, but I'll be taking care of everyone else and making sure everyone else has had water. I won't have had a sip of water myself, but I'm making sure that everyone else is drinking water. Or I do stupid things like I won't have time to eat, but I'll make sure that everyone else is eating. Or I won't have enough sleep, I'll make sure everyone else can sleep properly. So foolish, silly things like this. And I do this all the time. And so I'm really, really trying to make sure that when there are not people around me, or even when there are people around me, to switch that scanning, that empathic scanning that we have, back upon myself. And I always constantly start asking myself questions. Did I sleep enough? Am I eating enough? Did I drink any water today? By the way, right now, I'm so thirsty because I haven't had water yet. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, you're doing a video on this, but you're not following the advice that you're giving yourself. So I'm going to switch off this video after I'm done with it. I'm going to drink some water. But, I'm always asking myself these questions. Do I have a headache? How does my body feel? Do I have any aches or pains? Things like that. I'm always constantly scanning myself. So we're very good at doing this with other people. For some reason, our empathic mode, our scanning mode is on point when we're talking to other people or talking about other people. But when it comes back to us, when we're thinking about ourselves as human beings, as bodies, as physical bodies that need things like water and food and sleep and rest, we forget that we are also human. It's a thing where I behave like I'm a robot. Like I really behave like I don't have feelings. I don't have needs, physical or emotional. I don't have any spiritual needs. I'm a robot. But everyone else around me is a human being, and they have lots of needs that need to be fulfilled and need to be taken care of by me. And so I'm always constantly trying to push that robotic feeling, that feeling that I'm a robot away, and to realize over and over again, like constantly tell myself, you are human too. You are human too. You need to take care of yourself. You have human needs. You need to rest. You need to sleep. You need to eat. You need to drink water. You need to go to the washroom. You are a human. And it's weird. You're probably listening to this if you're not an INFJ and thinking to yourself, what else could you be if you're not human? I mean, you're not a robot. For sure you're not. I mean, look at you moving and all that stuff. But it's the feeling, if you're an INFJ, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's this feeling that we have when we're an INFJ for some reason, that we don't consider ourselves human. We don't consider ourselves truly human, because we know ourselves and we know how robotic we can be, how non-emotionless, or I don't know what it is. For some reason, I always considered myself, even when I was a child, I considered myself to be a robot. I would always be checking my body to see if I had any screws or anything like that, because I was like, I'm not human. I must be a robot, right? Now, of course, I'm not a robot. I don't think I am, at least. So I know I'm a human now, and so I have to constantly use that knowledge and constantly prod myself and tell myself, okay, you are a human. I have to constantly remind myself. And I know you're probably looking at this video and listening to it thinking I'm crazy, but if you are an INFJ, you know what I'm talking about. I'm constantly asking myself and telling myself this. I have to constantly tell myself this over and over again, because it's really important. Otherwise, I won't remember that I'm human. And I know you're probably thinking that, no, of course you remember that you're human. No, it's actually something that I have to constantly tell myself. I have to constantly tell myself that I have physical needs. I have to constantly tell myself that I need water in order to survive. Constantly tell myself that I need to rest or need food. I constantly forget that I need to eat food in order to be alive. I'll skip meals without any issues. I'll skip sleep without any issues. I'll skip water for a long time and then realize that I have a headache because I haven't had any water or food all day, and things like that. And so one of the things I do recommend to you guys, especially if you're younger INFJs, this is something that you need to develop right away. Develop the sense of knowing or remembering, constantly telling yourself, I am a human and I have needs. Remind yourself of this fact over and over again. It might seem foolish or stupid to say that out loud or to say it to yourself. Of course I'm human. But it's actually important, because what does a human have? Human has needs, physical needs. And we forget, because we spend so much time here in our heads, we forget that there's this physical body below that has needs, has needs of food and water, needs to go pee, needs to move around the world, needs to have physical contact or have social contact with human beings, needs to get massages or whatever it might be, things like that, has hygiene issues. So we forget that all of that exists. And so as a younger INFJ, I want to remind you of the fact that yes, you are a human, right? And please do remind yourself of that fact constantly. It might seem foolish, as I said, but it's really, really important, because that will, if you start building that habit right away, it'll be good for you, because eventually you won't have that disconnect that we have as INFJs between the mind and the body. A lot of us have that, and I still have it sometimes, and I'm 35, and I've lived this life for a long time. Again, I hope this makes sense to you guys. If you guys have any questions at all, please let me know. You can comment below, or all my contact information is in the description below, my email address, my Facebook, and so you can contact me any way that you can or you think is suitable, and I will always reply back. It might take me a couple of days because I travel a lot. I'm traveling to India soon and all that stuff, so it might take me a couple of days, but I will always answer as soon as I can. So give me time and I'll get back to you. All right? I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.